after 55 years of bilateral relations.
2ประเทศ2ผสมเราเนี่ยเป็นเพื่อนกัน
我们是命运共同体。
以前我们就在这里工作了。
A unique school holds special memories for people from the two countries.
大家都看我认为很坚强，就是因为我从那个地方练出来的。
Today, Chinese expertise is helping Laos path to development. In such ways, 55 years of bilateral cooperation has brought rewards for both nations. And the mutual benefits will flourish as the friendship continues. Watch Time as Witness in Spectrum Asia on CCTV-News.
In Laos, something happened 50 years ago that has gone largely unnoticed in the wider world. Amid the flames of war, 1,000 teachers and students fled their homes to find a safe haven in China. The experience set those involved on a wholly unexpected life's course.
โรงเรียน67นี้ก็เป็นโรงเรียนหนึ่งที่ข้าพเจ้าบ่มีวันลืม
It was a significant episode in history.
สร้างให้ข้าพเจ้าได้เติบใหญ่มาถึงปัจจุบัน
It was an episode that helped forge a close bond between China and Laos.
ต่อกลายเป็นพนักงานขันนำพรรครัฐ
The old friends and schoolmates are planning a reunion. It will be a chance to remember a special period in their lives. The Lao youth table tennis team are undergoing intensive training. They're preparing for the upcoming annual tournament. 15-year-old Sonipasit Mosingsine is working hard to improve his technique. Sonipasit has been playing table tennis for nearly 8 years. He has big ambitions.
ความหวังอยากติดทีมชาติชุดใหญ่แล้วก็อยากได้เหรียญคำกีฬานักเขียนที่จะมาถึงตอนในปี 2017
Sonipasit owes his success to his mentor. It was Somche Vongsa who spotted and developed him. Somche is a famous figure in Laos. Once a leading member of the national table tennis team, she was known for her fierce attacking style and devastating smashes. As head coach of the national team, Somche is mainly responsible for discovering and training the country's new generation of table tennis stars. Sonipasit is one of her most promising charges.
จุดพิเศษของเราก็แม่นว่าเป็นคนที่มีความตั้งใจเนาะมีความตั้งใจสูงมุ่งมั่นสูงต้องฝึกให้มันพร้อมทางกายต้องแข็งแรงพักผ่อนต้องให้เพียงพอ
For the 55-year-old, the sight of the youngsters training brings back many memories. As a young girl, it never occurred to her that one day she might play for the national table tennis team and win titles for her country in the international arena. She owes her success to a special experience.
1967年的时候，就是那个时候，就是美国飞机轰炸得很厉害。那么我们父母呢，就是把我们送到中国去了。就在6C学校，那个时候就是体育课里面呢，就是去认识他，认识这个乒乓球。
She has a Chinese name, Sun Qian, and speaks fluent Chinese.
大家都看我认为很坚强，就是因为我从那个地方练出来的。
Attending the 67 school was a turning point in Somche Vongsa's life. It's there that her table tennis career has its roots.
给我们很多很多的东西，在那个地方。我肯定不行了。
1,500 kilometers away, Liu Yusheng, the former president of the Guangxi Academy of Social Sciences, is preparing to meet a guest. He intends to invite retired professor Tao Hong to take part in a project planned jointly by his academy and its counterpart in Laos. The project involves a plan to produce a book about the 67 school.
当时中国老挝就在南宁办了个6期学校，这个6期学校呢也是中老友谊的历史见证。
The story of the 67 school is almost 50 years old. As time has passed, so fewer and fewer people are hearing about it. But as an important cooperative project, the school represents an unforgettable memory for an entire generation. "74-year-old Tao Hong is a former lecturer at Guangxi University for Nationalities. As a fluent Lao speaker, she's been heavily involved in cultural exchange between Laos and China. She's excited to be involved in the 67 school book project. Her responsibility, as Liu explains it to her, will be the story collection and liaison.
能够把这段历史记下来，作为一个永存的纪念吧。
您好，欢迎来这边查档案。
谢谢。
Tao's first stop is the Guangxi Archive. Among the old documents, she finds some very early images of the 67 school. Its students were all Lao children. They'd arrived in China after being forced to flee their homes in the 1960s due to the war. The Chinese government had made an offer to the authorities in Laos. It would establish a special school in Nanning for the Lao child refugees. Laos would provide the teachers and textbooks. China would provide a fully equipped school building and auxiliary staff such as translators, cooks and doctors.
给他们一个做稳定的、温暖的一个学习环境。
China and Laos established diplomatic relations in 1961. The 67 school would become a powerful symbol of the friendship between the two neighbors. In her research, Tao uncovered many official files detailing the Chinese government's human and financial investment in the school. Only a small proportion of the wealth of information she uncovers will be used in the book. Tao is fully aware of this. What she decides to do is sort out the most compelling stories about the school's former students.
"学校里面还有篮球场，有乒乓球台。下完课，那孩子玩乒乓球了，很愉快的。他那些小孩长大了嘛，就变成老挝那个国家的乒乓球运动员了。"
Coach Somche Vongsa is explaining tactics to Sonipasit Nosing Sine. A competition is being held today involving professional table tennis players from across Laos.
ได้จัดงานแข่งขันตัวนี้เพื่อเป็นการปลุกระดมและก็สุขอยู่หรือว่าส่งเสริมให้นักกีฬาเฮาได้มีการแข่งขันและเพิ่มประสบการณ์ให้นักกีฬาเฮา
After taking up table tennis at the 67 school, Somche Vongsa went on to receive professional training at the Beijing Institute of Physical Education. There, she found herself competing against many of China's top players, including some who would go on to become world champions.
ข้าพเจ้าสอนให้เราละแม่นว่าต้องมีความอดทนต้องมีความบุกบืนต้องมีความพยายามเนาะบ่ท้อบ่ถอยเนาะบ่เลิกล้มความตั้งใจถึงแม้ว่าเฮาสิมีอุปสรรคมีความยุ่งยากความว่าเลิกล้มแม่นบ่ให้มีอยู่ในหัวเลยเนาะ
Sonipasit is involved in a close game. Somche's mood swings follow the to and fro of the ball. Sonipasit is competing for 2 titles, the men's singles and the under-15 singles. He does very well, and Somche is left feeling very positive.
通过今天的比赛，我感觉到我们老挝的这个少年发展也挺快。目前我们资金的问题，这些好心的朋友，就是爱好者对我们的赞助，配合上我们拼写的努力，我认为将来我们乒乓球在我们老挝会发展。
The event is sponsored by a Chinese businessman. A table tennis fan, he wants players from Laos to gain experience by taking part in more competitions.
我到老挝来发展已经18年了。我自己本来就是一个乒乓球爱好者，我跟老挝一些运动员以及一些国家队的那些教练员，平时也经常进行一些交流。后来我们到老挝乒乓球运动员训练基地去了，看到他们那个地方非常简陋，对吧？那个运动员这个生活条件也非常艰苦。我觉得的话，老挝乒乓球事业也应该像中国一样健康发展。所以说，我们公司决定对老挝乒乓球事业给予一些帮助和支持。
ซึ่งแอนผู้สนับสนุนหลักของสหพันธ์ปิงปองตลอดหลายปีผ่านมาเนาะ
การพิธีมอบเรียนรางวัลนี้ท่านสหพันธ์ปิงปองค่ะผู้ท่าน
Seeing the young players competing and standing on the podium, Somche is reminded of her past. As she gets older, her memories become more precious. Many of the coaches of the youth table tennis team are her schoolmates from the 67 school. Whenever they get together, they reminisce about the past.
我在律师学校也有很深刻的印象，因为在那里就是集体生活，大家就是互相帮助嘛。
เอาได้เข้า67แล้วจะมีความรับผิดชอบสูง
อนุภาพและอันเลิกซึ้งที่ว่าได้เรียนจากจีนเลยเรียนแล้วก็ต้องเฮ็ดเป้าและเวลาต้องตรง
A plan has gradually been forming in Somche Vongsa's mind. She'll organize a 67 school alumni reunion. Fan Huanghua is in his 80s. He was one of the first members of staff sent to the 67 school after its founding. He's in poor health these days and rarely leaves home. But when he heard about a book being written about the 67 school, he was determined to contribute.
六级学校的那个 这张是我跟他父亲照的。
The youngest of the 67 school's former Chinese staff is already over 60. Many others have passed away. Only a few of the old teachers will make an appearance at today's meeting. It's been a long time since these former colleagues last met. Their delight is evident. The school buildings remain much as they were, and the memories soon come flooding back.
这几个房，
这个呢都是以前我们就在这里工作了。哦，就在这里。你好，姓陶，陶红老师，名炸原来老。
Tao Hong wants to learn about the school from the old employees. In the classrooms, the faded articles and photographs are the focus of attention. The old employees are transported back to their youth. 兰桂田 used to work as an interpreter at the 67 school. He remembers being struck by how sensible and hard-working the Lao students were.
個個都要參加勞動，從小的6歲、7歲來都好，你設計師衣服，你設計師工廠，現在在老挝的勞動觀點來講，就非常明顯了。
The school's mission was to take care of the Lao children, who were far away from home. In this, it received the full support of the Chinese government.
那时候是对这个单位啊，这个比较重视。基本上我们要什么，市面上有些没有的，我们要什么，政府都想办法帮我们找的吧。 每个星期加菜给他们的，所以他们的伙食比较按搞得可以。
As the school cook, Tan Zisheng made it his business to find out what the Lao children most like to eat.
他爱吃鱼露，餐餐都有。菜呀，基本上都是4菜、5菜每餐呐，8个小孩一桌。
这个呢都是我们。
In all, 1,500 Lao children attended the 67 school at one time or another. More than just being kept safe from the war, they were provided with everything they needed to thrive, physically and mentally.
他每一批来的学生啊，总体来讲，身体相对比较虚弱，病相对比较多呢。
Wu Yingde was the school doctor. Every child underwent a full physical examination when he or she arrived at the school.
其中有一个呢，就是违翻译工。
一般来讲，他来了之后呢，我们就用一般的体检、医生检查的方法，发现有的毛病呢，我们就带到303医院去做，进一步体检，包括抽血啊、那个照胸片啊等等。
There are memories to be found in every corner of the school. When they worked here, they were in their 20s. Wu Yingde and Jiang Aichun have particularly fond memories of their time at the school. Working alongside each other as doctor and nurse, they fell in love. Their simple wedding was held at the school.
Mẹ cào cho mà cho lãnh đạo lại càng chỉ qua chẳng chỉ qua cho玩哦。
而且成家以后呢，就有2个小孩都在这里出生的。
The couple worked at the school for 8 years. They received and subsequently dispatched one group of Laos students after another. Although it all happened 40 years ago, it seems like only yesterday. Somche Vongsa's plan is to organize the 67 school reunion on a grand scale. She asked several friends to discuss with her how to proceed. Her friends come from different walks of life. They include university professors, senior business executives, and government officials. They all share 2 things in common. They're experienced planners, and they're all former students of the school. They've responded enthusiastically to Somche Vongsa's idea of a reunion and are eager to contribute ideas. Somsanit Kedoangdi is the head of the Lao People's Revolutionary Youth Union. She's used to organizing events and has already drawn up plans for several aspects of the reunion. They include an exhibition and a performance. The others have agreed, and now they just need to set the date. Somsanit is proud of how efficiently things are getting done. The 67 school has always meant a lot to her, ever since she was first rushed there as a child.
คอยขึ้นรถแล้วแกเห็นผู้ใหญ่ประมาณคือสิมันไอ้ครูบ่หรือว่าคณะรับผิดชอบมาตอนรับในรถหันกะไปขึ้นแล้วพอการว่าออกไปแล้วก็คอยก็ห้องให้เลยย่างใหญ่ว่า
Being suddenly separated from her was a traumatic experience for the 6-year-old.
ก็ได้ยินเสียงยนต์อเมริกาดังมาพอดีไอ้ครูก็ว่ามิดก็ต้องให้เซาเดี๋ยวนี้ไอ้สิพาไปประเทศจีนประเทศที่บ่มีระเบิดน่ะสิเนาะและบ่มียนต์ยิงและขณะนั้นข้าพเจ้าก็ได้
Amid the flames of war, such departures were commonplace.
เพราะว่ากระเป๋าน้อยๆพอให้ไม่ให้ละมีเสื้อผืนนึงส่งผืนนึงแต่ข้าพเจ้าอันนั้นหิวเขาขึ้นมากินข้าว
And so Somsanit left Laos and came to China for the first time.
ข้าพเจ้าทึกหลังที่1แล้วก็เลยสุดอยู่วันหลังที่อันนั้นใกล้ๆโรงเรียนเป็นเอิ้นว่าอนุบาลมันก็บ่ชื่อคักปานใดเนาะและก่อนว่าหลังจากไปฮอดก่อนสิไปหันไปได้ให้กินข้าวพากินข้าวหิวข้าวตอนนั้นปรากฏว่ากินข้าวอันแซ่บหลาย
Far away from the war, this 67 school was like a haven of peace for Somsanit Kedoangdi.
อยู่ต่อหน้าทางอันเตียงนั้นมันจะมีคุอยู่หันจะมียาสีฟันไม้สีฟันแล้วก็มีอันนั้นบรรลุถูเครื่องสักเครื่องแล้วก็มีอันผ้าเช็ดหน้าและหันและทั้งหมดนั่นแล้วเขาจืดแต่ว่าเบอร์เขียนเบอร์ใส่อันคู่คอยละ247คอยก็คิดว่าคอยคือสิเป็นผู้ที่247
Somsanit would spend 4 carefree years at 67 school.
หลังจากเรียนมาแล้วก็ข้าพเจ้าก็เป็นผู้ที่ตั้งใจเรียนหนังสือนับแต่ก็เป็นคนนักเรียนเก่งและเป็นคนที่เอิ้นว่าคนสุภาพเท่านั้นและบางคนเป็นคนขี้ดื้อแล้วก็ได้เข้าเป็นเยาวชนและนั้นและเป็นในเยาวชนนั้นเพิ่นก็ให้เป็นหัวหน้านำพาหมู่ลินกีฬาแล้วก็ลิน แสดงศิลปะ
Somsanit is still involved in youth work. As the head of the Lao People's Revolutionary Youth Union, she's responsible for promoting cultural communication between teenagers in Laos and China. 30 years after leaving the school, Somsanit finally has an opportunity to return.
แล้วไปยืนปุ๊บอยู่ในปากประตูท่านได้เข้านะน้ำตาข้าพเจ้าก็ไหลออกมาซ้ำกลับคืนมาบ้านเกิดเมืองนอนของตัวเองเพราะว่าตัวเองจะได้เติบใหญ่จะอยู่ในโรงเรียนหลังนี้เป็นทำอิฐในชีวิตเนาะที่ว่าได้ทำเรียนฉะนั้นจึงเห็นให้ภาพตัวนี้ของข้าพเจ้าว่ามีวันลืม
Her strong attachment to the school spurs Somsanit on to make the reunion a success. She believes everyone who studied there will feel the same.